the Mustang Report. I'm Katie.
And I'm Seth. And due to last week's episode having so many Debbie Downer stories, we're going to have a very happy episode this week. Let's start off with local news.
The word on the street is that a mountain lion is around BV County. The mountain lion supposedly attacked a horse south of Albert City, peeling the skin of its neck back and leaving puncture wounds. Many are skeptical, saying that it couldn't have been a mountain lion since there are no claw marks on the horse, and that the horse just had its head stuck in a fence.
Where'd Seth go? That's debatable.
Welcome to That's Debatable. Today we're going to talk about lunch schedules. Each representative will have 20 seconds to state their point, and then 10 seconds to rebuttal to the other's decision. We'll let Audrey start off. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, well, I think that the lunch schedule should change because I think that we should all go at the same time and then line up by classes. And then, like, for a whole week, the seniors will be first, and then go juniors, sophomores, freshmen. And the next week, the juniors will be first, and then so on and so forth.
And your rebuttal to that?
Well, if we do that way, then the line will get too long the whole way through, and everybody's going to be standing in line for a long time.
Either way, we stand in line a long time. I had 3 minutes to eat today.
So, what's your point of the story? What's your point of view here?
I think we should let the seniors go first, and then juniors and sophomores and freshmen, and everybody have their fair turn, because the seniors already served their time.
Of being last?
Yep.
Can you prove that?
Yep.
How? Do you have, like, written evidence saying it's true?
Oh, if you look back a couple years, every year the seniors just go to the front of the line every time.
That doesn't happen this year. I don't go to the front. I'm a senior.
Yeah, but still people do that. In the past, we've just had free-for-all down there.
Well, thanks guys. That's very good debate. Well, is it debatable? What do you think? Well, this next story sounds a little corny, but not what you think. Let's go over and talk to Katie.
The latest federal crop forecast says Iowa's average corn yield is expected to rise 171 bushels this year compared to 165 bushels an acre in 2010. The U.S. Department of Agriculture forecast is based on November 1st conditions. It says the harvest of more than 2.33 billion bushels is expected, compared to more than 2.15 billion bushels last year. Nationally, the U.S. corn crop is expected to average 146 bushels an acre, down 5 from last year, with a total production of 12.3 billion bushels, down 1% from last year.
Have you ever wondered how we make a Mustang Report?
A lot of hard work goes into each episode.
Let's give you a sneak peek on what actually goes on over there.
The first step to creating the Mustang Report is picking a category you would like to do a story under. You also have to decide who the anchors and producer will be. After you have picked your category, you have to research a story you want to report on. Once you find the story you want to do, you have to put it into your own words and memorize it. After you have memorized your story, you have to try and record it with no flaws in it. After you have recorded it, you have to edit it in iMovie and make sure that nothing's wrong with it. Once you have completed your story, you turn it into the producer of the week so he can put all the stories together, making the Mustang Report.
Now let's head over to Mo with What's That?
Word.
Zazo is a bird.
An explosion.
Is it from Lion King?
A farm.
Warren Buffett's company, Berkshire Hathaway, has recently bought a huge investment from IBM. Buffett has been buying stocks from this company since March. The company spent about $10.7 billion to buy about 64 million IBM shares. Because of what Berkshire spent, it now holds a 5% stake in the company. IBM stock closed last Friday at $187 with 38 cents a share, which means Buffett's company has a gain in its position of more than 10%. At IBM's current price, Berkshire's 64 million shares are worth more than $12 billion.
Ready for a story that's going to rock your world?
Literally?
Here's World News with Kane.
I'm here at Mount Everest where a group of tourists led by a group of trekkers got stranded due to bad weather. The tourists were on a 4-day walk through Nepal to the nation's capital before they got stranded. 48 helicopters are going to go in to try to rescue 1,500 people, but only 500 got rescued before the snow stopped them. There's believed to be 2,200 more people still stranded.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Are you unhappy with your eye color? Well, new laser technology can help you change your brown eyes blue. In a mere 20-second procedure, your eyes can change from a muddy brown to a crystal clear blue. This is possible because everyone has blue pigment in their eyes, but it is often covered up by the more dominant brown pigments. This laser safely removes the brown pigments, and 2 weeks after your procedure, your eyes will be a lovely blue.
What are you doing?
I'm using echolocation, like this next story. Hey, there's something behind me.
Daniel Kish is completely blind, but yet he can still see. He uses his tongue to make a clicking sound, and it bounces off of objects and comes back, just like a bat with echolocation. And since he has found this technique, he has taught it to several other people with his organization called World Access for the Blind. So far, over 500 people have learned this technique, and what this will do is help them become less reliant on people who can see. On November 7th, a 500-year-old neglected painting of Jesus was identified as a painting by famed Leonardo da Vinci. The painting, called Salvator Mundi, was last known to be possessed by King Charles I, before being in various private collections until 2005, when it was brought in to remove layers of overpaint. Known to have existed due to drawings made by da Vinci and his followers, it was thought to have been destroyed. Originally, it was thought to have been made by one of Leonardo's pupils or associates, but was eventually ruled as an actual Da Vinci painting after careful examination. After the discovery, it was sent to New York's Metropolitan Museum of Art for safekeeping, and Da Vinci experts have been called to further verify the painting. This discovery is one of the holy grails of the art community, the last being Da Vinci's Benoit Madonna 100 years ago.
Let's improvise a script. Let's head over and talk to Joe.
Extracurricular. Now today our guest is Joe Mercer, and he's going to talk to us about improv. Joseph, how's it going?
Good, how about you, Joe?
Good. So you're out for improv this year?
Yep,
And how are you liking it so far?
I love it. It's just great to be able to go out there and perform so well. And it's a really fun experience.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, this is like one of the best speech things you can do. So what made you want to join improv?
Well, I guess it was my brother. He did improv before me, and I got to be able to watch him do improv. And I thought it would be really great to try it for myself.
That's good. That's good. So what's your favorite part of improv so far?
So far, I like doing the different activities and being able to perform actual improv to the class.
All right. And then, since we do a lot of different activities, what's your favorite exercise that we do to warm up for the situations?
Definitely the bus.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's great. That's great. That's pretty crazy too. Ends up just yelling, screaming. All right. So thanks for coming on.
All right.
And that's extracurricular.
Katie has a corny story.
This story's anything but corny.
No, it is corny though.
Well,
This
that's kind
next
of
story is corny, but not how you think it is.
What about corn?
But not what you think. Let's go see what Katie's talking about.
Yeah.
We need to hear corn.
What?
And then afterwards you can say, thank you for those kernels of knowledge.
Okay, we've been recording for like a minute. We've got nothing. We've been recording this for a minute. We have
Eating
nothing.
some corn on the cob. You could find some.
I don't like corn on the cob. I don't like corn. Period. I don't like corn, so I shouldn't be doing this.
Aw, shucks.
Ah, shucks, man.
Give me another F, please.
How about, shucks, this next story is real corny.
Stock full of information.
But don't husk me about it.
This is bad, guys. This is really bad.
This is terrible.
Okay, we're recording.